met by Guzman. Crossover by North Central. Ball will be controlled by the Huskies out of bounds. Throw in Perez for the Lady Huskies. Good throw in to the Guzman.
Come on, Red, get the ball.
Ball controlled by Faut.
Come on, Red, get the
Faut
ball.
goes to Ware. Offside's called by the side judge. Ball will be kicked by Ashley Perez. Good kick by Perez, intended for Reduce.
Red, get to the ball. Red, you got to be first to the ball.
Michael Sorensen defend. Ball's by Turnbull. There the keeper grabs it. Ball intended for Guzman. Guzman to Trinidad. Good touch by the Huskies. That's for Dusko. To Perez. To Sorensen. Good touch. Perez crosses to Sorensen. Defended by Bartlett. Good center by Ware. Keeper clears it. Intended for Sorensen. Controlled by Faut.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
North Central throwing. Richards will throw it in for North Central. Good throw in to Todd. Todd crosses. Met by Mondragon. That's Pena. Pena fights for it for the Lady Huskies. Throw in Huskies. The ball will be thrown in by the freshman Pena. Pena to Trinidad. Met by Douglas. Good cross to Sorensen. Sorensen to Guzman. Good cross by North Central. Met by Perez. Good play by Todd. Met by Redusko. Good touch back to the captain, Sorensen. Sorensen's got room. Throw in Lady Huskies, throw in by Sorensen to Redusko. Controlled by Deathrich.
Did you show them the on the athletic page? No, I can't. Can you though? For some reason it's not bringing it up.
Free kick, Lady Huskies, kicked by Redusko. Redusko, good shot on goal. Goal kick, North Central. Ball control by North Central. We have a foul against North Central. Free kick, Lady Huskies. Ball will be kicked by Guzman. Guzman. Good shot on goal. Goal kick. North Central. North Central passes to the defender. Ball intended for Sutter. We have a substitution for the Lady Huskies. Looks like Gali Gonzalez coming in. Exiting Pena, the freshman. Throwing by Gonzalez to Guzman. Back to Perez. Ball intended for Verduzco. Verduzco. Hello. Trinidad. Goal kick. Good action by the Lady Huskies. Ball across over to number 17, Richards. Michael crosses to Trinidad. Guzman to Verduzco.
Ready. Good job of getting to the ball, you guys.
Good move by Trinidad to Verduzco. Back to Gonzalez. Good control by Gonzalez. That's Fultz. Back to Gonzalez. Ball's met by Fultz. Crossed over by North Central. Todd has the ball for North Central. Good block by Perez to Sorensen. Good move by Sorensen. Stop by Richards. Crossed over to Turnbull. Renetta with the ball. Ball intended for Trinidad.
Ready to get to the ball. Good job.
That's Douglas on the defense. Crossed over to Todd. Todd. Hello. Ball cleared by Michael. Met by Richards. North Central throwing. Ball will be thrown in by Todd. That's Turnbull. Throwing in the ball. Met by Sorensen. Good block by Turnbull. Good move by Fout. Crossed over to Todd. Met by Verduzco. Ball's met by Perez. Keeper Panetta has the ball. Ball goes to Verduzco. Good touch by Verduzco to Gonzalez. North Central throwing. It will be a North Central free kick. Good cross by North Central. Good stop by the keeper, Panetta. Ball's kicked intended for Gonzalez. Gonzalez has the ball. Crossed over by North Central, met by Fultz. To Trinidad. Back to Fultz. That's Gonzalez. To Pena. Throw in by Gonzalez. We have a sub. Exiting for the Lady Huskies, Douglas. Entering Mondragon. Good throw by Gonzalez. Free kick North Central.
Can you do this for a second?
I don't know what I'm doing. What do you want to do?
Do you want to take over so I can get my lunch?
Lunch? Who needs lunch?
It's your lunch.
Oh, my lunch. Yeah, double quarter pounder, supersize. North Central. With the cross. Follow. Good shot on goal by North Central.
It's your freaking lunch. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no problem.
Good header by North Central. Met by Fultz. North Central throwing. We have the best AD. She brought me McDonald's. I love you, Jenny McCordy. Good throw in by North Central. Good touch by the Lady Huskies. Ball controlled by Trinidad. Fighting is Fout. Back to Richards. Richards, you have a foul.
Offside.
Offsides. Looked like a foul. Ball will be kicked by Perez. Intended for Sorensen. Ball will be thrown in by Richards. Good throw in by Richards. Met by Verduzco. Michael to Verduzco. Verduzco. Good touch to Sorensen. Back to Trinidad. Trinidad to Pena. It's a foot race. We got Gonzalez out there. Good fight for the ball. Good cross by North Central. Met by Perez. Good move by Fout. Crossed over to Turnbull. Husky ball. Ball will be thrown in by Michael. Michael to Verduzco. Good move back to Perez. To Verduzco. Nice little move by Verduzco. Met by Deathridge. Deathridge to Richards. Throwing Huskies. Throwing will be by Michael. Good pass to Verduzco. Ball controlled by Fout. Met by Michael. Throwing Huskies.
Gotta kick it, guys. Gotta kick it. Get out of there.
Michael to Verduzco. Back to Michael. Crossed over. Met by Fout.
Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Don't follow it. Get on the ball. Come on.
Good move by Ware. Good block by Perez. Crossed over. And saved by the keeper, Pernetta. Good shot on goal by North Central.
Then you gotta get to the ball first.
The ball is intended for Guzman. There's Perez. Back to the captain. Sorensen. Good touch to Trinidad. Trinidad back to Sorensen. Made by Richards. Good defense by Richards. Looks like a corner kick. We have a substitution. That looks like Carla Gonzalez coming in. And that's number 8. Amory Guzman coming in for the Lady Huskies. Corner kick by Sorensen. Sorensen crosses. Made by Trinidad. Good move by Gonzalez.
Hey, get ready, they're moving.
Good cross by North Central. Headed by Ash Perez. Back to Verduzco. Good control by Verduzco. That's good defense by Deathridge. Chased down by Guzman, but it's out of bounds. We have a substitution for the Lady Huskies. That's Sierra Michael, the freshman. She was the first one to score last week. I missed it, but her father helped me out with that. Thank you, Stephen. On Tuesday, thank you. We actually played yesterday, nobody knows, it was secret. Nobody was invited. We won 4-0. We have some substitutions for North Central. Good throwing by Guzman. Crossed over to the captain. Sorensen. Sorensen has some room. That's a great stop by the keeper. Bowden. Good stop. Good shot on goal by the captain, Sorensen. Ball is met by Marco.
Don't wait till they get it.
Good cross by North Central. They have some room out there. Looks like we have our mass break. This will be a great time to announce our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. Without our sponsors, it will be very hard for us to compete, especially this year with COVID. We are financially strapped. Ms. McCarty is always worried about raising money, but without these sponsors, we would not be able to have a season. So we'd like to thank Guardian Roofing and Exteriors, Gizar Alperias, Home Electrical Service, LLC, Inland Body and Paint, Inland Enterprise, The Recycling Experts, Insta Store, J&J Trucking, JT Trucking, Jab Fitness, Jacqueline Seed Simplot, JDS Express, Jim's Lock Service, Levitt Group, Sloan Levitt Agency. Let me get this real quick, hold on. I apologize. The last referees told me it was a running clock, so I will stop it. My bad. All right. Now that I can continue, we're going to go with Nampa Auto Parts, New Hope, Nueva Esperanza, New Life Fellowship, Othello Bowl, Othello Labor Agriculture, Pax Trucking, Potholes General Store, Progresso Farms, RDL Express, RDS Express, Roll Ramirez Trucking, Simplot Growers, Stoneway Electric Supply, SVT Sam Villarreal Trucking, TP Septic, The Main Stop, TJA and Sons, W Army National Guard, Wilbur Ellis, Marprod Fertilizers, Ace Hardware, Affordable Auto Repair, AGJ Trucking, Angel Trucking, Anytime Fitness, Atlanta Farms, Alvarez Auto, Arroyo Trucking. And I'll stop right there. Thank you for the many wonderful sponsors that we have. We thank you for supporting our Lady Huskies and all that you do for them. Time in. Here we go. Good game so far, 0-0. Good defensive battle for both teams. Good pass by Richards, met by Perez. Good control by North Central. Ball is crossed over. Turnbull for North Central. Crossed over. That's a good shot on goal by Turnbull. Meant by Prunetta, the keeper. That's Guzman on defense for the Huskies. Looks like offsides on North Central. Ball will be kicked by Ashley Perez for the Lady Huskies. Ball spot by Michael. Crossed over to back to the keeper. That's Sorensen. Cleared out by North Central. Ball will be thrown in by Michael. Thrown into Guzman. Shot on goal by the Huskies, missed. North Central kick.
Are you going to go back to the gates too? Leave them unlocked?
Ball kicked by the keeper. That's Guzman. Last touch by the Lady Huskies. Looks like that is a Lady Husky throwing. Thrown by Perez. Good throw by Perez. Intended for Trinidad. There's Redusco. Shot on goal. Redusco just a little bit outside. North Central ball. Ball would be kicked by Bowden. Golazo! Gol, 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 golazo! Kaylee Guzman. I've been waiting to say that for a year.
The other players, you got it?
You said there it is.
I turned my head for a second.
That makes the score 1-0 Lady Huskies. With 13:34 on the unofficial score clock, we have a substitution for North Central. That looks like Hansen will be checking in for the North Central squad. Good crossover by North Central.
Way to get there, Red. Way to get there. Don't play defense if you're right on the ball. Got to get there. Good job. Yes. Stay with it. Stay with it.
That's Guzman crossing the ball over. Intended for Sorensen. Good stop by the keeper, Bowden. Good leg by the keeper.
Hustle, Ash, hustle.
Ball crossed over. Good little move by North Central. Pass to Hamburger. Back to Etheridge. Etheridge. Crossed over. Met by the keeper. Ball intended for Michael. Verduzco, crossing it over to Guzman. Good second effort by Guzman. Back to Verduzco. Verduzco to Trinidad. Cross it over to Michael. Michael has some room. Ran out of Real Estate, North Central ball. We have some substitutions for the Lady Huskies. Looks like Douglas will enter. And Aaliyah Espinoza enters for the Lady Huskies. Ball met by Verduzco. Throwing North Central. Another substitution. Looks like the real Douglas is coming back in the game. Good throw by Douglas. Throw in North Central. Perez goes to Espinoza. Back to Michael. Ball's crossed over. Intended for Hansen. Out of balance. Throw in Lady Huskies. Throwing in with Perez. Great throw by Perez to Guzman.
Get on it, Red. Get on it. Get on it, Red.
Where? Ball met by Michael.
Get on it. Get on it.
Richards. Good move by Richards. Husky throwing. Ashley Perez will throw it. Great throw intended for Guzman. That's a good hit by Richards. Crossed over to Hansen. Good cross by Hansen. Ball met by Michael. Take that out of bounds. Ball will be thrown in by Richards. Good throw by Richards. Made by Verduzco. Throw in North Central. Ball will be thrown in by Richards. Ball handled by Marco. Good touch back to Sutter. Made by the keeper. Ball goes to the captain, Sorensen. Good move by Sorensen. Sorensen has some space. Crossed over. Here's Michael. Espinoza. Ball's meant by Deathridge. Good throw in by Foltz. Ball control by Foltz. Crossed over for the captain, Sorensen. Sorensen. That's good defense by Richards. Ball is cleared.
You know, drink it, Mom. You kick it in the middle, you drop it, turn around and there.
Ball will be thrown in by Perez for the Lady Huskies. Great throw in to Guzman. Guzman. Back to Sorensen. Controlled by Hansen. Ball goes to Marco. Made by Mondragon. And Douglas. Crossed over by Hamburger. North Central ball. have a pair of substitutions for North Central. We would like to take this time to remind everybody to social distance and wear your masks. Regardless of your stance on the masks, we need to wear them to ensure that we can watch the girls play. So do your best to keep everybody safe. Or favor. Ball's controlled by Michael. Michael goes to Guzman. Guzman back to Michael. North Central throwing. Ball will be thrown in by Richards. Good throw to Marco. Good cross by North Central. That's fouled. Running out of real estate. Throwing Lady Huskies. Ashley Perez will throw it in for the Huskies. Good throw in to Espinoza. Good cross by North Central. Met by Fultz. Ball controlled by Marco. Good pass to Fout. Fout controls the ball. Tosses over, met by Guzman. Back to Fout. North Central ball.
Nice work. Way to work hard, guys.
Ball will be thrown in by Richards.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Richards throws the ball to Weir. Off of
Way to get to the
Espinoza.
ball, guys. Way to get to the ball. Meet it. Meet it when it comes in.
Ball thrown in by
Don't watch them get it. Meet it.
Richards. Intended for Weir. Off of North Central. Throw in Lady Huskies.
Way to work, Othello.
We have a substitution that looks like Pena enters the game for Michael. Great throwing by Perez to Guzman, met by Richards. Controlled by Michael. Good touch, back to Fultz. Good play by North Central.
Offside.
Crossed over. Offside's called by the linesman. Ball will be kicked by Ashley Perez for the Lady Huskies. Good kick to Guzman. Met by Masterwick. That's Gonzalez being doubled. Here's Mondragon. Ball intended for Espinoza.
Go get it.
Ashley back to Espinoza. Espinoza has some room. Espinoza.
Now the man on. You guys gotta talk to her.
Met by Michael. Good cross to Fultz. Met by Deferidge. Good cross.
Move Ash, move Ash.
It's a foot race. Good run down by Douglas. Ball will be thrown in by North Central. Ball intended for Deferidge. Good cross by Fultz. There goes Verduzco. Verduzco's got room.
Guys, pass where you get cut.
Good defense by North Central.
Get down there, Ash. Get down there.
Good defense by Douglas. Ball met by the keeper, Panetta. Ball meant for Pena. Met by Douglas. There's Verduzco. North Central. We have a substitution. The captain enters, exiting Espinoza. Rethrow. I need to do it a little early. Rethrow, North Central. Ball's touched by Marco. That's the captain, Sorensen. To Verduzco. Verduzco. Good defense by North Central. Last touch by North Central. Corner kick, Huskies. Verduzco will kick in for the Lady Huskies. Good cross by Verduzco. Met by Etheridge. Ball goes to Guzman. Guzman. Little cross up by Perez. Throw in North Central. Ball will be thrown in by Richards. Ball goes back to Gonzalez. Foot race between Fout and Perez. Perez goes to Gonzalez. Back, good touch. The full goes back to Gonzalez.
Good job, Othello.
We have a substitution for the Lady Huskies. Exiting Janelli, the captain. Looks like Trinidad enters for the Lady Huskies. Good action by Trinidad. Good cross by Etheridge. Good defense by the Lady Huskies. That was Douglas and on Dragon, forcing North Central to go wide. Ball will be kicked by the keeper, Pineda. Good save by the keeper. That is halftime. With the score, 1-0, Lady Huskies, first half. Nice job, Lady Huskies. Good job, North Central. That was a good first half. I would like to read off the rest of our sponsors. We'd also like to thank Angel Trucking, Anytime Fitness, Altono Farms, Alvarez Auto Detailing, Arroyo Trucking, Basin Wood Floors, Beacon Immigration, Best Test Analytic Services, Bethel Assembly of God, The Bicycle Shop, Big G Trucking, Three Bro Farms, Children's Garden Child Center, CK Agri, Columbia Grain, Conrado Garza Trucking, Coronas Trucking, Carlson Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, CWC Central Washington Concrete, Dairy Queen, Deb's Pristine Cleaning Service, Desert Sun Landscaping, Dying for You Incorporated, Double G, Edward Jones, Farmers Insurance, Mike Garza Agency, Finish Line Installations, Flamingo Trucking, and Freeman Farms. We thank you for donating money. And if you guys have extra money laying around and you want to donate to the athletic fund, Jenny McCordy will take your money gladly.
You like
Aguas, aguas, ya llegó el bailador.
Go for a good second half. Ball goes into Verduzco, the captain. Back to Fultz. Ball controlled by Faut. Fought out by Mondragon.
Get it, Red, get it.
That's a good play by Faut. Late call action. Throwing Lady Huskies. Ball will be thrown in by the captain, Sorensen. That's a good try. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. That's my motto. I'm just kidding, that was a joke. Ball goes into Pena, meant by Richards. Good cross by Richards. Intended for Faut. Out of balance, North Central.
Hustle down, Red, hustle down.
That's Faut with the throw in.
Get out of here.
Michael.
Get out of here.
Golazo! I want to say that was number 6, Turnbull. Good score. That's the equalizer. The score is 1-1.
Come on, Othello, come on.
Ball goes to the captain, Verduzco. Defended by Ware.
Way to go.
Throwing Verduzco to Guzman. Touch back to Verduzco.
Gotta go meet the ball. Don't back up. Go meet the ball.
Ball's met by Perez. Back to Pernetta. Pernetta to the captain, Sorensen. Good stop by Sorensen. Good touch by Fultz.
Way to use each other. Good team.
Good touch, good touch.
Be aggressive now. Get it. Get it. Go get it. First time.
Verduzco fights for it. Good move by Verduzco.
That's it. That's it.
Good play by
Good
Verduzco.
job, Janelli.
Crossed over to Guzman.
Come on, get it, Red. Get it,
By
Red.
Gonzalez.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Gonzalez, good touch to Pena.
A shot.
There's Guzman.
Cross it, cross
Guzman.
it.
Good cross.
Uh-oh.
Good defense
Shot,
from North Central.
shot.
Met by Fultz. Back to Faut. Mondragon to Fultz. Fultz to the captain, Sorensen. Sorensen. North Central ball. Thrown in by Richards.
Go get it, Red.
Good
Go
throw
get
in
it.
by
Go get it,
Richards.
Red. Go get it.
Ball to Faut. Faut crosses to
Go
Deathridge.
play the player. Play the ball.
Deathridge is met by Gonzalez. Back to Verduzco. Cross to Gonzalez. Back to Fultz. Fultz crosses to Guzman out of bounds. A reminder, Friday we have our first football game. It is my understanding that every senior football player that will play will get 2 tickets. And they can do anything they want with those 2 tickets, because I have one. Good throw in by North Central. Good cross, meant by Mondragon.
Way to do it, Mondragon. Way to do it. Be
Takes
aggressive.
it from where? Back to Fultz. Good touch to Gonzalez. Good touch by Gonzalez back to Guzman. North Central ball.
Way to be aggressive, Red. Let's go get it. Meet the ball. It's your ball if you get it.
That is North Central ball. Good throw in by North Central. Ball met by Michael. If you have to use the restroom, we have beautiful porta potties in the back. They are clean, sanitized, and there's even water to wash your hands. I would hope so with all the COVID restrictions. Stay safe. Good throw in by North Central. Defended by Verduzco. There's Fultz. Crossed by Deathridge. It was a foul against Deathridge. Free kick, North Central. That's a great cross, led by the real Douglas. There's Perez to the captain, Verduzco. Good move by Verduzco. To Guzman. To the captain, Sorensen. Crossed over. Good stop by the keeper. That was Pena on the cross. Good pressure by the Lady Huskies. Good kick by the keeper. That's a great head ball by Fultz.
Go get it!
Ball off of Fultz will be throwing for North Central. Good throw in. Crossed over. Kicked out by the keeper, Panetta. Met by Mondragon. Good move by Mondragon. Touched to Gonzalez. Back to Michael.
Come on, guys, make good passes.
We have a foot race between Ware and Mondragon. Last touch by North Central.
Defense, good job.
Ball will be thrown in by Mondragon. Ball thrown into Verduzco, the captain. Good move by Verduzco. Out of balance. Husky throwing. So we can play with two balls, is that right? More action. Ball will be thrown in by Perez. Intended for Guzman.
Guys, gotta go meet the ball. You can't wait for it to come to you.
Great throw in by Perez.
Come on, Red, get
Guzman's
it.
head. Made by Fultz. Good touch by Fultz to the captain. Sorensen. Sorensen to Pena. Followed by the real Douglas. McKenzie to Sorensen. Sorensen's got some space out there. Crossed over.
Get it, heads in.
Great stop by the keeper, Baldwin. Good cross by Sorensen. Good idea.
Good job, guys. Let's do it again. Let's get down here.
Good pressure by the Lady Huskies. Ball's meant by the real Douglas. Back to Michael. It's a foot race.
Get Ash, move Ash.
Good cross by North Central. Burley missed. We have a substitution for the Lady Huskies. Exiting Galley Gonzalez, entering, it looks like Aaliyah Espinoza. Is that Aaliyah, Stephen? Yes, the lawyer confirms that is Aaliyah. My instant replay man. Ball is off of Sutter. Ball will be thrown in by Michael. We have a substitution for North Central. Oh, the Huskies. That's Sierra Michael coming in for the freshman. Pena, we have the freshman swap. The freshman swap. But the real question is, who's the better Michael sister? The ball goes to Fultz. to Verduzco, the captain. Good play back to Fultz. The captain Verduzco with a nice move. To Fultz. Fultz has room. Goes to the captain Sorensen.
Come on, stay on the ball.
Controlled by Richards. Richards crosses it over. We have a foot race.
Get it. Come on, get down, Ash.
Golazo.
Let's go, girls. We want to score, Reds. We want to score.
That looks like Sutter with a goal. And if it wasn't Sutter, I apologize. That was a nice goal. The score is now North Central 2, Othello 1. Ball is to the captain, Verduzco. To Sorensen. Controlled by Fout. On Dragon to Michael. Trinidad controls the ball for the Huskies. Back to Ware. We have an injury. Looks like that's Trinidad for the Lady Huskies. Let's give her a hand. And that's the tough thing about playing in these conditions. The field is not up to spec, but that's how it goes. We hope she gets better. Looks like Fultz. Let's replace it. Looks like it'll be North Central ball.
Get back. She kicks farther than that, ladies. Let's go.
Etheridge will kick the ball for North Central. Good cross. Met by Michael. Michael and Fultz.
Get out of there. Get out of there. That's it. Go, 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 go.
Good job by Fultz. Has some room up there.
Here he comes. Pass it.
Intended for Michael. Back to Fultz. Crossed over to Sorensen. Sorensen crosses. North Central ball. Ball crossed by North Central, met by Perez. Back to Fultz. Fultz crosses to Sorensen. Met by Etheridge. Back to Fultz. Fultz to Michael. Crossed over to Sorensen. Dealt with the ball. Ball kicked out by Douglas. Ball will be thrown in by Richards. Ball's met by Mondragon. Back to Sorensen. Good defense by Fowler. Back to Verduzco. Good juke by Verduzco. Back to Michael. Back to Verduzco. Good little move. She's got some room. Verduzco. Cleared out by North Central. Ball goes back to Michael. Crossed over to Guzman. Guzman Centers it to Sorensen. Kicked out by Richards. Looks like we have an offside. We have a pair of substitutions for North Central. Looks like Hendinger and Markle re-enter the game for North Central. Good kick by North Central. Ball meant by Marco. That's Mondragon to Michael. Cross it over to Guzman. Guzman back to the captain. Good move by Verduzco. Back to Haley. Low kick, North Central. We'd like to shout out to our tech geeks, Rigo, Zuna, Ventura, for all their hard work, staying and making that OT. The old school district has money. You will pay the OT. Good kick by North Central. Ball is meant by Hendinger. Throw in Huskies. Anyways, back to the Geek squad. Without them, we're not able to stream the game, so there's lots of people watching. Right now, they said they have 3,500 people live right now on OSD YouTube, and without them, we're not making money, and we're not streaming the game, so thank you guys for all you do. And as a hardcore Husky fan, I know that sometimes you can't watch it, so we can watch that on your cell phone device. So thank you guys for all you do. Lots of moving parts in the athletic department. Looks like it will be a throw-in for North Central. Good throw-in. Ball met by Perez. Mondragon. That's Ware with the ball for North Central. Ware versus Perez, blocked by Perez. Good center. There is a foul. Against North Central. Perez will kick it. Good kick. Good ball by North Central, controlled by Ware. That's Fultz. Last touch by North Central. Ball will be thrown in by Michael. Ball thrown into Fultz, controlled by Ware. Ball kicked out by Douglas. North Central ball. Throw in North Central. Good ball by Verduzco, the captain. Crossed over, just a bit outside. Ball will be kicked by Perez. We'd also like to thank our administration for help supervising the game. Ball kicked in by Perez. That's Verduzco, the captain, nice move. Taken away by Deathridge. Deathridge crosses it over. Good cross by North Central. Shout out to Sean out there.
Pants are still open.
Thanks for being our security, keeping us safe. And we have the match break. I will turn the clock off. We'd also like to do a shout out to all the parents from North Central to come out and support your kids. It's a long drive and it's a crazy season, but thank you for being here. It's always nice to have parents supporting their kids. Okay, we're going to start after the break. Hopefully that little Rocky motivation gets us going.
Let's go, Red.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Red, we need a score.
Ashley Perez will start it off with the Lady Huskies. Ball is met by Deathridge. North Central ball. Ball will be kicked by Deathridge. Good kick by Deathridge. She's got a foot. Ball is met by the keeper, Pernetta. Ball intended for Fultz. That's Perez. Back to the captain. Ball's controlled by Ware. That's Pena. Ball's controlled by
We
Masterek.
need more help up there.
That's Richards. Good cross by the captain, Sorensen. met by Pena. Back to Richards. Good touch to Fout. Good pass to Fout to Ware. Out on Mondragon.
Let's go, Seth. Get back, get back.
Richards will throw in for North Central. Ball is given to Marco. Met by Verduzco to Pena. Throw in Lady Huskies. We have a substitution for the Lady Huskies. The freshman, Emery Guzman, comes in for Carla Gonzalez. Aaliyah Espinoza. Ball will be thrown in by Sorensen, the captain. Ball intended for Verduzco. Controlled by Richards. Passed by Fout. Good cross by Deathridge. Ball intended for Marco. Michael crosses it. Throw in North Central. Throw in by Richards. Ball intended for Jericho. Crossover by Sorensen. Verduzco. Shot on goal. Wide right.
Let's win this ball. Let's go.
Good kick by North Central. Made by Fultz.
Come on, Red, we need a score
Back to
here. Get
Deathridge.
it. Be aggressive.
Controlled by Verduzco. Marker with the ball. Guzman will throw it in for the Lady Huskies. Ball controlled by Guzman. Guzman crosses it to Sorensen. Kicked out by Richards. Made by Fultz. Back to Sorensen. Sorensen. Good cross by Sorensen. Ball controlled by Humbinger. Back to Verduzco. Good move by Verduzco. Verduzco to Guzman. Chased by North Central. Ball made by Michael. Crossed over by Michael to Sorensen. Off to Richards. Throw in the Lady Huskies. Ball will be thrown in by Perez. Good throw by Perez. Cross
Get
over.
it in there. Get it in there. Red, get on it. Get on it, Red. Get on it.
Ball controlled by
Get it in
Fout.
there.
Back to Guzman.
Another shot. Come on. Get it, Red.
Goal kick North Central. Ball's kicked by Delp. Made by Fultz. Fultz to Guzman. Made by Michael. Good play by North Central. That's Fultz. Fultz has room. Crosses. North Central throwing.
Hey, Red, go to the ball. Leaves your hands. Go
Ball
to
thrown in by
it.
Richards.
Go to it. Go to it.
Richards
Hands.
to Fout. Fout crosses the ball, met by Perez. Emery Guzman. Met by Hansen. Throw in
Hey,
North
Red, don't
Central.
let them get it. Beat the ball.
Ball thrown into Marco. We have some substitutions for North Central. Entering number 8, Todd. Ball thrown in by the Huskies. That's to Guzman. Guzman crosses. Met by Fultz. Fultz to the captain, Sorensen. Good touch back to the real Douglas. Back to Sorensen.
Use your feet. Go!
Throw in Lady Huskies. Ball thrown in by Douglas. Ball made by Richards. Out of balance. Throw in Sorensen. Substitution. Looks like that's Guzman for Gonzalez.
Haley, get more in the middle, too. She can't throw that far.
Good throw in. Let's try it again.
Get somebody right in that open spot. Never mind, they got this, somebody there. Get in there, Red. Get it. Gotta do it while you're there, Red. Come on. Fire up, Red.
That's Gonzalez. Good defense by North Central. It's a foot race. That's Mondragon versus Todd. North Central ball. Quick throwing. Ball made by Michael. Cleared out by Michael. North Central throwing. Thrown in by North Central. Ball's made by Fultz. That's Perez.
¿Ya qué estás haciendo?
North Central throwing. Richards will throw in for North Central. Ball tossed to Deathridge. Back to Richards. Made by Fultz. Back to the captain. Crossed over. Made by Deathridge. Ball made by Prunetta, the keeper. Ball to Pena.
Get it, Red. Get it, Red. Get on it.
Controlled by Deathridge. Crosses over, met by Perez. Back to Gonzalez. The captain, Verduzco.
Mándalo. There you go.
There's Guzman.
Go.
Good idea.
Good idea. The Lady Huskies met by the keeper, Bowden. That's Verduzco. With a little push action. Good sportsmanship by Verduzco. Free kick, North Central. The captain, Deathridge. Captain Deathridge. Offsides. Ball will be kicked by Ashley Perez. Good kick by Perez. Ouch. To Verduzco. She's a tough cookie. Back to Michael. There's Fultz. Hit by Deathridge. Good cross. Back to Fout. Fout house in space. Met by Douglas.
Run out of time, Red. We got to get a score.
All be thrown in by Richards. Ball met by the captain, Sorensen. That's Ware with the ball. Back to Deathridge. Blocked by the Huskies. Sorensen. Good play by Fout to keep it alive. Back to Deathridge. That's Fultz. Good cross. To Todd. Todd has some space out there. Defended by Michael. Michael clears it. North Central ball. Crossed over by North Central. Good stop by Bernetta. Ball goes back to Sorensen.
Take it.
That was a good cross by Fout. Sorensen has room, crosses it over to Guzman. Pena's there.
Come on, Red, get up
Ball
there.
goes to Richards.
Get up there.
Good job.
Good job by Pena. You got Sorensen. Sorensen's got room.
Come on, Red, move up the field.
Here's Sorensen. Crosses
Cross
it.
it. Oh.
Met by the keeper.
Red's gotta be there.
Good pressure by the Lady Huskies. Bowden will kick it for North Central. Ball's met by the real Douglas. Ball goes to Fout. Good play by North Central. Controlled by Perez. Perez to Douglas. Douglas to Sorensen. There's Pena.
A la pelota.
Richards. Back to Sorensen. Sorensen controls it. It's going to be a foot race. That's Todd versus Perez. And Perez knocks it out.
Good job, Ash.
Corner kick. We have a substitution. Entering for North Central, Brooke Sutter. Exiting, Hannah Fout. That looks like Gally Gonzalez in for Fultz.
Come right now, Grace, right now.
Good cross, good stop by Pernetta. Out of bounds, North Central ball. We have a sub, that's Michael for Gonzalez. Douglas to Verduzco. Crosses it over, met by Richards. Good play by Todd. Free kick, Huskies. Ball will be kicked by Perez. Great kick. Ball to Guzman.
Come on, Red, get on the ball. Come on, we
Met
need to
by
go. Come on, Red, move.
Let's get in there.
Come on, guys need to get on the ball.
That's Sutter versus Perez. Sutter. Good cross to Marco. Ball is controlled by Verduzco.
Be aggressive, come on.
Verduzco. Good play by Ware. North Central ball. We have a substitution. Himbinger comes in for Marco. Ball will be thrown in by Richards. Ball controlled by Sutter. Or Sorensen.
Get in
Back to
there.
Sutter.
Don't give up on that.
Douglas to Sorensen.
Get it, Red, go get it, go get it. Go get it, don't back off.
Good kick by the captain.
You can't do to get 10 feet away. You got
That's
to get
Michael.
it. Come on.
Crosses it.
Get it, get it.
Good stop by the keeper, Bowden.
That ball goes the goal, you beat it there.
That's Mondragon to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has some space. This is the cross. Back to Douglas. Douglas.
Go get it, Red. Go get it.
That's Michael. Sierra. Guzman. Good pressure by the Lady Huskies. Good defense also by North Central. Keep that ball out. Ball goes in to Verduzco. Crosses. Good touch by Guzman.
Hey, let's go! Keep pressure! Keep it up, girls!
Come on, Red. Remember, you got to get the ball first. Can't play defense 10 feet away from the ball.
Get the ball, win it!
Be on the ball.
Ball controlled by Verduzco. Back to Pena. That's Ware for North Central. Ball will be thrown in by Michael. Good throw to Verduzco. Back to Michael. Michael.
Wait too long. Got to kick and catch.
Looks like that's Todd on the field. It is now. I'm hoping that she's okay. Let's give her a hand. Lady Husky ball. Perez with the kick. Nice kick by Perez.
Get in there, Red. Get to the ball. Get to the ball.
That's Mondragon. That's Sutter. Back to Douglas. Kicked out by Douglas. Ball will be thrown in by Sutter. Intended for Ware. That's Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Verduzco. Verduzco has room. Looking for Haley. There's Guzman.
Pass it. Pass it.
Crossed over.
Get Red. Get it, Red. Get it
That's
in there.
Michael.
Get it in there, Red. Get it. Get
Good
it.
try by Guzman. That's Mondragon. Mondragon kicks it in.
Follow it. Follow it.
Stopped by Bowden.
Go, get back. Hey, hurry up.
Hey, Red. Your ball, Red. Your ball. Get there, Red.
And that's the ball game. With North Central 2, your Lady Huskies 1. We'd like to thank the referees and all the parents who came out to support the game today. Thank you for North Central for coming down and watching the girls play. We wish you a safe trip back to Spokane. If you're hungry and you need to know anything about any restaurant in Othello, I'm your man. I will hook you up like a tow truck. You guys have a wonderful evening, and remember, we are home against, who we play? We're home against somebody on football on Friday. First game. If you don't have a ticket, we're going to be barbecuing on the sidewalks, and we're going to be having a good time. Come down even if you can't get a ticket. I have an extra ticket that I'm willing to let go for $1,000 if anybody wants to buy it. I will let it go. But we'll see you on Friday, and the girls' next action is home on Tuesday, away on Thursday.